Everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Hopefully the last run went up fine. It seems like it was fine in XSplit. I hope that it was fine. We're going to be doing a Maggy random run today. Got a decent streak brewing, but nothing to write home about just yet. That takes some consistency. I'm also going to lower the volume. Just a touch there. It's overpowering me a little bit while I still get over my dental surgery and have a little bit of trouble projecting, if you will. 0L7HX13J. I said that in a way that my brain couldn't even comprehend. It was like, why don't you just say it the way a normal person would say it? I could barely read it properly. That's probably a sign for concern. Anyway, we're gonna pick up our bomb and get moving here. I know, I talk about this, you know, I have the same kind of, not scripted, but known preamble for every character, but I'm still like, I don't understand, we'll take it, why people dislike Maggy so much. Maggy has become kind of the whipping boy for criticism of characters in Rebirth, at least apart from the Lost, who everybody is, of course, well, many people at least are like, the Lost is a poorly balanced and designed character, yada yada yada. Anyway, ignoring that whole thing, I don't dislike Maggy as much as most people, I think. I understand the concern, I guess. Very slow right out the bat. But apart from that, I tend, you know, to have decent runs with the Magster. Oh, this is good if we can swing it. I guess I'm doing another loop here. And if we go fast enough, we want to come in like right behind. No, we want to go faster. Yeah, this should do it. This should work fine, but it might be a little close on the way out. You know what? Let's get... Oh, we can't even get anything there. And there's another tinted rock that probably would have been much better. I was like, we might as well just get hit and then use Yumhard to recover from it, but so be it. Another bomb or key drop here will be very much appreciated. Oh, you're not dead yet, of course. Anything, Bueller? Nope. Okay. Boss fight very quickly approaching, of course, and there it is right there. If we leave this with no consumables and no gain from the consumables we spend, that'll be a real disappointment. That being said, the parasite as our item is pretty okay. I like it, at least. And I think it helps out a lot with a lot of different kinds of synergies. Now, obviously, we're not in technology infestation 2, you know, Judas' Shadow territory like we were at on the last run. But we can get there. It takes time, man. And Parasite, weirdly good at crowd controlling the Haunt here, man. I didn't even realize, but, you know, we can keep the Haunt well locked down in, like, one specific location. And I'm being very aggressive here because it doesn't matter if we get hit. If we get hit twice, you know, we just yum hard as soon as we're actually able to yum hard, and, you know, life's gonna be great for us. Take a little bit of damage. I mean, that's with Maggy, you know that the early game's gonna be fine. It's like inverse Judas. I like them both, though. Sure, yeah, blow up the pot when you die and unleash 2 spiders on me, you vengeful asshole. I'm gonna go back and explore the room back there because I'm not thrilled with the way this floor has gone so far. If it's just a self-sacrifice room, I'm gonna be displeased, but it's possible. I want a bomb, man. We can get a bomb here. A bomb or a key, it doesn't matter. Either one will make me happy. Alrighty then. We'll be moving on. That's disappointing, because now we have no means to get to our shop on the next floor. No means to crack open the tinted rocks that already exist on this floor. No means to open the golden chest that exists on this floor. And no means to protect ourselves from a deal with the devil that may not come to fruition as a result of us not having good spirit heart-based conditions here. And a curse of the blind. So it's a string of like a little bit of bad luck all wrapped up in itself right now. But we don't need to sweat it yet. This floor will be a bit of a litmus test for how well we're going to be able to do. We might as well pick it up. We didn't even have any money, so it's not like we're going to be spawning an arcade on this floor to maybe try to get an IV bag or something like that, which I probably would take over Yumhard because IV bag has a lot of really, really good synergies. I'm always the guy who's like, you know, judge the items on their merits, not on their synergies, but IV bag is a little bit different. There's like 10 synergies that work well with IV bag, plus worst case scenario, it gives you money when you've got HP you can't use, which happens all the time. Alright, I mean, this happens all the time too, recording 2 episodes in quick succession and getting the same items on both of them. Proptosis is one of the best damage items in the game. No way I can complain about this at all. And you know what, we've already fought the Haunt. Oh, that was so dangerous, but we've already fought the Haunt, so I'm starting to think like, we're in a great situation here. We're not going to fight the Haunt. I hope that we fight Pin. We fight Pin, don't take damage, get a deal with the devil, and leverage our HP to hopefully get Yeah, it didn't have to be pinned, but it's often pinned. Leverage our HP to get another high damage or, good utility deal with the devil, and all of a sudden, this Maggy run is looking really fantastic here. Ah, yeah, hey. Take some damage against pins. Smart guy. Stand real close so Proptosis can do a lot of damage and you end up hurting yourself in the process. Well, at least we got another speed upgrade, huh? All this being said, if you gave me the choice between a random deal with the devil and no Proptosis, or Proptosis and no deal with the devil, I'd take the one we got. However, we weren't offered that choice. We kind of had the option to get both, and I threw it fighting a boss that I should not have thrown against. If only I'd gone to this room first, we could have gotten that Spirit Heart and made it work. But, that's the way cookie crumbles sometimes. See if we can get enough money to make our shop decent here. Maybe. Although with 8 cents and us already packing a Spirit Heart here, I might rather just save our money to be able to actually, save up and buy one full good item later. Let's move along here. Yeah, what a strangely, semi-linear floor here. We'll be down to the next floor, and sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise, not getting that second deal with the devil. You get a deal with the devil on the 3rd floor instead, with great items in it. It happens. You don't want to bank on it, because it's completely, you're fucking up your own probability and hoping for the best. But sometimes, occasionally works out here. Yeah, very bad damage. And that was, you know what, I can live with that one. So, I've got to remember, on this guy, we actually want to stay, as far away as possible. Because the homing shots will hit us before we know what's up. And don't even get me started on the creep, which he only shoots when you're on, an X and Y differential from him. Really want to get through this without fucking up our deal with the devil chance. But I do want the left hand as well. Just, the left hand by itself is a reason enough to be happy that we had that fight. Oh, yeah, I'll try. I know it's our last key. I'm happy with the way this worked out. We got a Guppy item, and now we're going to be able to have some extra flies as well. Very scared, though. Yeah, very, very scared. That could have gone badly. Some might say that it did. There's a curse room up here, too. We're getting a lot of good items from unlikely sources, man. Best item on our 2nd floor, not from a deal with the devil. Let's try this, just for good luck. Alright. Best item on our 3rd floor, just a random red chest. Thank you very much, left hand there. Gotta get out of here. Let's take care of the enemies that don't respawn first, and then the enemies that are being very proactive about being assholes can come next, and then take out you, and then the enemy that explodes into bullets when we kill it can come after that, and it's good. That room should have been tough, and it was tough, but we made it out. Not a smart decision there to shoot that poop right off the bat. That's just, you leave your hands in the shooting position, and then you come into the room and it's all bunged up. You can't get into your internal processor fast enough to change your behavior. It's going well, though. I don't want to see ourselves in the exact same position we were in on the last floor, where we have to not take damage against the boss to guarantee a good shot at a deal with the devil, because I'm not going to fight a boss that's as easy as Pin, probably. I can tell you that much. We did get a bomb out of that champion. I don't think it was out of the pill. Or out of the mushroom. I don't think that can happen, but we are going to find ourselves in that exact same position, so I guess we'll just sit back and enjoy it here. 2nd secret room. Yes. A black heart, please. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, this could be big for us. And you know what else? I'm going to make another demand, because I'm an asshole. And this demand is going to be met here. Not a speed upgrade from the boss. Look, I'm not a huge fan of picking up an orbital when we've had 2 speed upgrades. I could use some HP. I could use some tears. I could use some DPS. Not very good. But I'm not going to complain. At least it's not our 3rd speed upgrade. They heard me say slow in relation to Maggy earlier, and they took it a little too much to heart, I think. So there's our deal with the devil. Let's see if we got lucky here. I think this is good. We'll take Goat Head. We'll take Little Brimstone. I'm not going to take Book of Sin. And obviously we're in our own little weird situation now where our HP is not very good. But, that's alright. Gotta be very, very careful here. Brimstone, this is absolutely your room here. Good. Now we've got like a Judas run as Maggy, basically, now. I was talking about her as inverse Judas earlier. Now she's just straight up Judas. Low damage, or not low damage, low survivability, but great opportunities when it comes to deals with the devil, that's for sure. Please just let me into the room I wanted to go into. I'm not going to go into our shop, I'll go into our item room instead and hope for the best. Very funny. We got a speed upgrade. I'm going to go... I want to go to the mob trap room, Mom. Let's go to the mob trap room. Okay, this is alright. As long as we get, like, some consumable at the end of it, I'll be happy with this. Because I do want to go to the cursed room, because our Guppy dream is alive. And, you know, there's also the chance just of getting spirit hearts there. But now that I've lost that last half of the black heart, I actually can't go to the cursed room. Real disappointment. Picked up a key, though. Key gives us access to the shop. We're too fast, actually, I think. Oh, too furious. Like, yeah, okay. No spirit heart, but... You gotta be fucking kidding me. 1 HP shy of being able to get, not HP, obviously. 1 cent shy of being able to get BFF. We did it! I can't believe it, but we did it. We did manage to get BFF. I shouldn't be that thrilled about it. I mean, it's not an enormous coup for us, but I'm just happy that worked out. That didn't seem like it was going to be too likely. All right, let's live our life now. Whew, with my speed, I very, very nearly walked us onto that. Let's get the heck out of here. This is a very dangerous Maggy run now. Wouldn't mind actually getting an HP upgrade. You know, maybe instead of one of the 4 speed upgrades that we've gotten so far, which are very liable to make me walk on the spikes. And we gotta try to preserve a deal with the devil here. We got a whole host of bullshit going on. Okay, 2 pills. Try 1. Range up. Ah, you dirty dog. 2 range ups is not that bad, I guess, but we don't need that. We need spirit hearts. Fuck the Guppy items unless you're gonna give me 9 lives right now. But also, it would be nice to get the Guppy items. Okay, so we do have a spirit heart. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it, because Mega Mom is gonna spawn right on top of us. It turns out that, you know, I mean, I knew what I was getting into with this room because there were 3 red chests. If it was just a regular stone chest, or a stone chest, I probably would have done. But if it was just a regular chest, I wouldn't have done it. But the fact that we managed to pick up 3 red chests was the main reason why I went in here. And then it worked out, you know? We got a spirit heart. Put ourselves a little bit at risk as well, but worked out, and there's our second Guppy item. And all of a sudden, this floor is looking real helpful. We took a lot of risks to put ourselves in this position, but it's looking like that gamble could have pulled off here, or could be pulled off here. And Maggy's bow is an HP upgrade and really, really helps us out with not dying. This isn't HP that's necessarily fuel for the future. This is HP to keep yourself alive, which I guess is the literal, the most literal fuel for the future you can get. So our damage is, and has been for a little while here, quite good. BFF really helping out Little Brimstone, Proptosis really helping out, you know, me. All we gotta do is give ourselves best chance possible to pick up 1 more Guppy item, and it is a 1 run, probably, especially if it's 9 lives that we get. I don't want to have the same run every single time, but I also really don't want to lose. And I took a hit against a champion there, which is always a piss off. But hey, are you a wizard? Amnesia! Come on. At least it's the hollow, and, you know, even with Are You a Wizard, Little Brimstone always fires straight. Easy enough. Super Bandage, also such a huge help. And I had a feeling, you know, we might have a Krampus fight in our future. Lump of Coal would be amazing here. You could probably make a case for Krampus's head, but I do like the flies. That's okay. We haven't been to our shop, but we don't have very much money, no keys. We've been to our item room, we've been to our boss trap room. I think we can afford to go down to the next floor. Depths 1. And we're a little bit ahead of schedule, which I'll admit was a little bit of a motivating factor to have a better chance at maybe getting to boss rush. Probably this is the kind of run where we'd be looking to have a teleport to make it work, just because our HP is not insane. It's not great. It's not as bad, though, thanks to that Maggy's bow and Super Bandage pickup. Like, Those HP upgrades came at exactly the right time, which was the time that I started incessantly complaining about not having very much HP. So all of a sudden, you know, we've solved one of our problems, at least temporarily. Our HP is definitely acceptable for the next couple of floors. Unless we super blow it. Come on. 3 bombs, no spirit hearts. That's a disappointment. Trying to, yeah, just stay on the move. Most important thing on this room, just don't stop moving. You got something for me, I can tell. We'll check our curse room, and that was well worth it even if it didn't finish our Guppy dream. We also got 6 flies out of it due to, you know, good timing on the, Guppy's head use, and all that damage goes in to help our flies as well, and all of a sudden we're getting consumables as well. I don't know what's going on. Somebody up there likes us now, after putting us through the paces a little bit in the early game. Not that it was a tough early game, just, you know, we couldn't really get hit for a brief period. You know what? This is where we find our, oh geez, teleportation cards for getting out of that, room, the boss trap room. You know, eventually I'll get it right. Headless baby is an acceptable option here. And a Dagaz rune. We'll probably save the Dagaz rune. Oftentimes I just use it right away, but I think it's the proper choice to save it for maybe next floor Curse of the Blind, you know, if we can get rid of that. Right now, we have no curse on this floor. Except for that speed downgrade, which might actually be welcome, to be honest with you. It's pretty redonkulous that we just got so fast right off the start of the game here. Now, we stick with the left hand. It's been great to us thus far. We're really speeding through these rooms as well. Hard to believe there's not a tinted rock there, but I didn't see one. Ah, no bombs, so we can't get to that. All right. I don't love our deal with the devil chance. Oh, no, yes, I do, because we have goat head. I'm a big fan of our deal with the devil chances, is what I meant to say there. Idiocy got the better of me temporarily. It happens. Okay, range up is, like, not really that meaningful, and neither is that, man. We'll take Mom's heals, and, we'll do... Oh, we got a bomb now. We'll just do it, man. We'll just keep moving here. Range up, and it's like, we've gotten enough of those, I think. Are You a Wizard is unnecessary. And now we're just checking out our terminals, and I'm a little disappointed we didn't manage to finish the job there, but that's okay. We still got, like, finished the Guppy job, but we still got Pentagram. At the very least, Pentagram is a good pickup. This Blood Bank could be okay. I mean, I would really just love more HP right now, but the money also gives us, you know, the ability to maybe make our shop viable. We're at 14 cents. Let's just not die while we do this remaining part of this room. And I'm not so concerned about boss rush. Like, that's why I'm still walking around here. I'll admit, not a great time for a golden key, but it does mean that entrance to our shop is free. And there is some HP down here. It'll be double whatever it is because of Maggy's bow. So we can play our blood bank once more if we need to. But we don't need to. We could, though, and get a reward out of it, but we're not sure about that yet. I think we just go, to be honest with you, and be happy that we're still alive. And doing relatively well here, even if that floor wasn't as balling out of control as it possibly could have been. We're still in a decent spot, for sure. Alright. Down to the next floor. Satanic Bible, you know, you can make a case for it. I'm really loving the flies, though. And it gives us some insurance in case we don't finish the Guppy dream. At least we still got some flies working out in our favor. It's close, though. It's closer than I'm letting on by just being like, ah, Satanic Bible, we don't want it. I think it's the rare intersection of a clear choice, but a tough choice. Not like, sorry, a clear choice, but a close call. You know, there can be a clear winner in a tight race. Statistically speaking, at least. I hate that we lost that half spirit heart for what I consider to be a dumb reason there. It's my own fault, but still. Guppy's head, basically the best one-room item for same thing there, no bombs. Yeah, we'll do this. The best one-room item to pick up the battery with, I think, as long as you're doing decent damage. And we did trade 2 keys for bombs, but I think it ended up being a really, really good decision there, even if we didn't get the Guppy dream completed, which is our overall, you know, goal here. Okay. Also, we have... Oh, jeez. Okay, don't completely lose it. What is hitting me? These fucking fires. I always end up taking damage on this room and being like, what's hitting me? I don't get it. Wow, game. Wow. I guess you don't want people to play you, huh? Wow. Okay, there we go. Now we can stop getting hit forever, hopefully. Start blowing these guys up. 18 minutes. Wouldn't hold your breath for boss rush. Do we have a curse here? None. So we probably want to take the Gaz still. Ah, here we go. Okay. Use the sun card on here after their invincibility wears off. Still got that the Gaz rune. And we can see what's going on here. Floor-wise, it's probably going to be real tough to get to that boss room in time. That would have been a really good time for Guppy to show up. Now, we don't have 2 keys, so I don't feel guilty about not opening that. We'll see. I mean, we might get lucky. We might be able to swing it. Oh, I don't know. Now that I look at this more realistically, especially on a room like this that's guaranteed to take like 15 seconds just because the enemies don't show up. It's going to be hard to swing. There we go. Let's check it out. Sure, we have so much speed that we can feel okay about basically just getting an HP upgrade here, I think. We can't go to our shop, so we won't go to our shop. Can't really do much with that without risking a lot. No bombs. Like, the only way we'll end up doing boss rush here is if we get an amazing choice. But hey, we do have the opportunity. I can't believe that we actually managed to get here in time. And we skipped 2 rooms that... Oh, we don't know those rooms aren't special, actually, but we can assume because we already went to item room shop and there's already a double key room, like, available to us here that we were unable to use. Okay. Please make me Guppy. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now we'll leave, and now we might actually want to do this. I don't know, man. I'll take Virgo. Good pills. And this will be a good test for our Guppy persuasion as well. But I gotta admit, you know, we weren't necessarily, or I wasn't necessarily at least blown away by the choices that were offered to us. You hit the freaking rock there, you jerk off. I wasn't necessarily blown away by the choices offered us there, but hey, if we're gonna do boss rush, if we're gonna get to boss rush, you know, might as well do it. Oh, Virgo with the extra invincibility period as well is gonna be nice. You know, with BFF, we can really use our orbitals effectively. Let's hope this doesn't just put us in a position though where we're fucking dead. You know, like that can happen pretty easily. We take way too much damage on this fight specifically, but I think we're on this room specifically. But I think we're decked out pretty nicely here. I think we can live with it. Every little brimstone shot is, you know, quite potent here. And it's definitely, like, 2 runs ago I went to the boss room, or boss trap room, but it wasn't as fast as this. I think this is going to end up, you know, on the whole being a much better damage period for us here. We should try to kill that Larry Jr. last. I think on the boss rush room, unlike the chest, you can still get the Spirit Heart bonus. You kill him last, and indeed I did. Very valuable. We crushed that skull. I totally forgot that I freaking I could just walk over the skulls. I didn't need to use bombs. I saw so many skulls and I was like, I'll just freaking, oh, we can't have a bomb, okay. Similarly, I was like, I could have probably gotten that red chest, but instead I was like, oh, we don't have any bombs. Alright, you know, I'm an idiot sometimes. Just accept it and then your life will be happier faster. More fitter, happier, more productive. Anyway, we're getting pretty close to the end of this one. An annoying wave, followed by an easy wave. Followed by another easy wave, I think. Followed by maybe another easy wave, and then we get into the final 4. Hey, nice. Definitely take that. We could use the HP right now. Didn't even know the enemy was over there, just an educated guess. Oh, I was one wave ahead of where we needed to be. That was real fast, but I don't really get it. We must have had a lot of flies over in that area or something. Should have killed that guy last to get the Spirit Heart, but it was too tempting to pull the trigger once he was so close to death anyway. All right, we got like an all-important Skype message here. Let's see what this bad boy says. Oh, cool. Mathis is afraid of flying. Yo, dog. I fly on those all the time with Air Canada. You're gonna be fine. He'll be okay. I'll feel really bad if he does end up getting in a plane crash, though, because it's like, on the way down, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, the Northern Lion told me I wasn't gonna die. And I'll be like, ah, shit. I don't like to, you know, my word means something, god damn it. How dare you have a flight-related accident and make me look like a fool? Okay. This is obviously going very, very well. And it's looking like it should be a one-run. Not a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe we'll get a sweet-ass item for finishing this, though. That's not really what I was looking for. And the tower card is, like, real not good. But hey, we got 3 more flies from Guppy's head there. Let's head it down to the next floor. And as soon as we get a curse that we are not a fan of... I don't know what that was, and the dentist probably wouldn't be happy that I did it. Okay, Dagazrune doesn't really help us out here. It doesn't fuck with our Curse of the Labyrinth, which sucks because, you know, I would really like to have a deal with the devil. But, so be it. That means, you know, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. We can use it on the next floor, or on the cathedral, I should say, which is the next floor. And maybe, maybe that'll cure, like, a Curse of the Unknown or something like that. That might be dangerous. Or rather, we might just save it at this point for a, for the chest in case we get Curse of the Blind. We know that pills are exclusively not going to be bad now, so we can pretty much take them guilt-free. We don't have any place to hide, unfortunately, because we can't hide out over rocks anymore. We can kind of put ourselves behind rocks, I guess. And actually, I should pay attention, because if we get hit and we have a period of invincibility... That was dumb. I could blow up some more and try for HP upgrades. I was like, what are the odds it'll be this one? Oh well. And we do want to get rid of the left hand soon, especially because we're already Guppy. And I gotta say, this is like a really good, lucky choice that we made to figure out where we're going here. And that's an acceptable item to take right there. And we'll go fight Mom, and this should be over relatively quickly here. Really could have used a period of invincibility right there. That's okay. We're more unkillable than we look, by the way, because of Maggy's bow. So, I'm not sweating it at all right now. That was dumb damage, though. That was like the shortest XL floor I've ever seen. I'm very, very happy about this. Curse of the Unknown. I'll Dagaze it right now and just hope that we don't get a Curse of the Blind on the next floor. I'm not worried about our HP, but, you know, we gotta use it at some point. We might as well get the maximum benefit out of it. Man, I'm loving this high-powered little brimstone here. Easy enough. I thought that was actually my trinket for a while. That nub was so far down there. Ah, this is fantastic. Still can't hide out over the rocks, but as long as we don't get it, we'll pick up a Spirit Heart. Very valuable. It's all good. Are You a Wizard is still a bad pill, regardless of what Virgo says. I don't buy it. Used way more flies than I would have liked to there. And again, another quick one. So let's do the smart thing. We don't even need to pick up Are You a Wizard. We can just say goodbye to that and go fight Isaac here. He is gonna last a little longer than he did last time. By the way, for those of you who are like, why are you getting so far away with Proptosis? It doesn't make sense. Mostly so I don't get hit, hopefully. Wow, that probably should have hit me twice, and I'm an idiot. However, mostly so I don't get hit, but Proptosis is still a damage bonus even from far away. Obviously, it loses a little bit of that efficacy, but if you know, I'm trying to find a happy medium between good defense and good offense here. And mostly, I'm just enjoying the fact that we got Proptosis twice in one day on item rooms. That doesn't happen all that often. Okie dokie. No curse, so I feel... Oh, no keys either, though. If we kill Gluttony last here, we should have, like, a huge supply. Alright, never mind. I was going to say we'll have a huge supply of HP to draw from, but whatever. All right, top right. You're my boy right now. Attack Fly. Decent. BFF is going to make you stronger as well. Got a nice little assortment of orbital friendlies. It's the first restaurant outside of the Earth's atmosphere as well. Orbital friendlies. Monstro's Lung. Yeah, this will be really slow charge time, but an awful lot of damage. And it's going to be a nice discrete burst of damage as well, you know? Everything's going to be fine, then all of a sudden we summon like 30 flies and little brimstone fires on you, and you're dead. That was really dumb of me. I'm starting to get a little scared of our HP here. It should be fine. But we need like some... we need some red hearts to drop. Oh shit, okay. This is like really dumb and bad. This should be unlosable. We got it. Like there's just no choice in the matter. These guys should die before they can even really shoot. So I can afford to go one room before using Book of Shadows. These guys should also die in one hit. Still no HP. These guys should also die before they get close to me. So I'm avoiding using Book of Shadows until I feel like it's absolutely necessary. We should be okay here. Famous last words, but we really... like, the Haunt actually gets, like, a lot easier as the game goes on, I think. I'd be more scared about fighting Monstro or something. I know that there's guys up there at the top as well, but this is alright. Any room that we don't do this, you know, you're like, oh, well, we could have used it once by now. You're not wrong. But at the same time, I need to, like... it only matters, because if we get hit once, we're dead anyway. That completely saves the run. And don't act like I got fucking carried there by getting, like, a heart and a half to drop, okay? That's not an issue, man. I know we got some keys we can use to open the stuff up, but this is basically done. And that's enough HP there. There you go. Does that make you feel better? I picked up... I forced myself to get some HP there as opposed to just letting the game gift it to me. I want to point out, though, since we've had this happen, we haven't taken damage, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. And there's the Onk pickup anyway, so we would have been fine. All right. Just want to... I mean, we have so many good things going for us right now. This Book of Shadows pickup is just, you know, principal amongst them in our mind. And man, that looked a little difficult for a while, but we pulled it together at the end. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course... subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.